So I've been gaining TikTok followers every single day on my music profile just by posting the most basic content. Nothing viral, no paid ads, and I basically just want to show you how you can do the same. So today I'm going to show you one of my posts and show you how simple it is, and it's something you can replicate for your own profiles to help build some audience and gain some traction. Here's my TikTok profile. I started posting stuff like this a couple of months ago. I've already gained over 600 followers so far, and this post here is the one I want to talk to you about today. So this is really basic. It basically says, hey, I'm Prior. I make house music that blends emotion and groove. It's just got a picture of me. I think I was on my lunch break at work, just sat outside a cafe, just a quick selfie. Inspired by artists like Lane 8, Layouth, Duskus and Fred again. This is just with a quick studio photo, and then just a screenshot of the Spotify streams, and it's just those 3 slides. But if I go on the analytics, you can see I got 7 followers just from that post. And the reason I decided to do this post is because I saw someone else had done it, this person called Blackadder. So if I just go on his profile, this one, 2.1 million views, and it just says, hey, I'm Blackadder, I make dreamy electronic music, built for both, and then put some emojis on, and then just said this song Solstice is out now. And that was it. 3 carousels, 2.1 million views. So it shows this kind of content can blow up and can do well. But I've sort of been going for the strategy of post quite a lot. So I post once, 2 times a day of really basic content that doesn't take very long to make, but knowing that every piece of content I'll get 1 to 10 followers. And if you're doing that every day, then your follower count is just going to grow. And what's cool about TikTok is people will click on your content as long as you're focusing on your music first. So on this post, I've obviously got my song playing in the background. If they like it, they comment and they go and stream it on Spotify, which is really cool. So it goes direct from TikTok to Spotify quite easily compared to some of the other platforms I've found. And just to prove that some of this other content that's really basic also gains some followers. So this one is another just 3 carousels, go on the analytics, and I was 3 followers from that one. And then this one I just posted yesterday, got another 2 followers from that, and it's literally just 2 carousels. So you don't need to post really complex content on TikTok to gain followers, and that I think is really cool. So I've made like a TikTok top 20 guide. You can download it for free in the link in the description. It's just got a load of this different type of content that you can copy for your own music profile pages on TikTok and just start growing your audience that way. And if you've not really taken this approach before, I completely get it, because I was the same. What I used to do is I'd post a load of stuff on Instagram, and then I'd just sort of repost the same content on TikTok, expecting it to do well, but nothing really happened. And it would often do worse on TikTok than it did on Instagram. And it's because the platforms are different and people have different behaviors on each of the platforms. So we kind of got to treat them a little bit differently. So TikTok I use mainly for discovery, very throwaway, frequent posts like I've just shown you. And then Instagram's a little bit more curated, a little bit more of a sort of deep dive into my brand. But that approach seems to be working really well. So you can use TikTok to sort of grab new audiences, to sort of bring them into your world, and they'll either trickle over to your Spotify, listen to your music, which is amazing, or they'll end up going over onto Instagram, and that's where you can start connecting with them a little bit more through like Instagram stories, or getting them over onto a mailing list or something like that. So yeah, basically I'm going on TikTok and testing out these ideas, then coming on here and sharing with you what works, what doesn't, so that you can kind of copy the best ideas and then make them your own so they fit your music brand. I've made a couple of videos like this already with different examples, so if you want to see those, then check out this next one. It has another cool example of a TikTok post that you can use today. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.